Hi, I'm Loretta Rose, and this is Street Talk. Today, we're on location in Phoenix City, Alabama, at Mother Mary Mission School. I got the word there is a youth intervention program that is taking place here for young males ages 11 to 16. And it's free. We're going to go inside because today they have some motivational speakers and they are former professional athletes. Stick around. I'm Loretta Rose. You're watching here on Beam TV. We're inside of Mother Mary Mission now with Coach Brown, that is Coach Frank Brown, and he's going to share with us about the summer program that is taking place here at Mother Mary Mission. And what I love about it, it is an intervention program. Thank you, Coach, for your time. I love what you all are doing here. I like the word intervention. A lot of times we don't get to hear about intervention. We hear about youth programs, youth camps, but yours is a little unique. Tell me about what are you all, your purpose of this wonderful program, because I love something that you said. You want to help them to start dreaming.
And that's correct, Loretta. First of all, thank you for being here. We started this program about 4 weeks ago, hoping to change lives in our community. We have so many young people is going into the wrong direction. And from speaking with Judge Mike Bellamy and Judge Collin, the juvenile court judge, they were very concerned about what was taking place in our community as far as with crime with our kids. So we have a program here that not only athletics, but we want them to start dreaming about what they want to be in life, education field, whether they want to go into the attorney, medicine, or whatever field they want to go. But we want them to start dreaming because we know that there's only 1% of athletes make it in the NFL, NBA, or Major League Baseball. So we want to make sure that they will have an option after life, like myself and some of the other guest speakers here today.
Yes, I love it. The program is Values to Victory.
Values to Victory.
I love that. It's a youth program. And tell us about, like, today, some of your motivational speaker, because every week you have something or someone to motivate the students that are participating in the program.
Today we have Otis Sistrom, Oakland Raider, former Oakland Raider, Super Bowl champ, All-Pro, football player. Otis and I grew up together. Also, we have James Monk Johnson, who is a graduate of Spencer, played with the 49ers, do great community work with the youth in the Chattahoochee Valley. And also have Oliver Davis from Mount Oliver High School in Russell County that played with Cincinnati Bengals and also the Cleveland Browns and Seattle Seahawks. They're here to speak with the kids today to tell them what they need to do to move to the next level after high school, college, and so forth, and in life in general.
Absolutely. And the age range for this program is, I believe, 11 to 16?
11 to 16.
Is a very impressionable age.
Yes. And this is the age when young people begin to start wondering what they want to do and start getting in trouble. There's so much going on in the world today with social media and the temptation. So we try to keep the kids' mind in a positive direction, because if they choose education, there's many ways that they can go. But if they don't choose education, there's two other roads they can go. That's the penitentiary or the graveyard. And we want to keep them out of those two areas.
I love it. Bringing options aware to the young people today. Now, Coach Frank Brown, you are the CEO here at Mother Mary Mission, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So tell us about some of the other programs you all may have, because a lot of people in the community probably didn't even know that Mother Mary's Mission still is having programs
Yes.
hosted here at this wonderful pillar in the community.
Mother Mary Mission at the present time, we have the GED program with Chattahoochee Community College on Monday and Wednesday from 5:30 to 8:30. This Saturday we're going to have a school giveaway, about 450 school pack to the kids. We have clothing bank to give out to the community. So we're trying to do what the community need. We try to give those type of service, and this is what Mother Mary Mission is all about.
And before I let you go, we want to talk to some of your motivational speakers. From my understanding, it is a collaboration with Macon-Russell
Yes.
Action Agency.
Yes, Macon-Russell County, Miss Angel Walker, the executive director, collaborated with us to start this program. And also I have to give credit to Telefuneral Home. Tony and his family, they are one of our biggest supporters.
Wonderful. And also, did I hear you play too professional in your time?
Yeah, that's before you was born. I was drafted in 1968 by Dallas Cowboys, and I was fortunate to get drafted in the NFL, and I had a chance to go over in Canada and play. And after my football days, I went into coaching.
Wow. Well, look at here, all of the stars right here out of this Tri-City community, and they're not only speaking about what they've heard, they're sharing with the young people what they have experienced. We appreciate their wisdom. We are still talking about Values to Victory, the Summer Youth Intervention Program. We've just caught up with Dr. Janet Goodwin, who also have been here a part of the program. Let us know your role.
I am the educator piece of this. We have persons that are involved. It's been a collaborative between community services, other nonprofits, and it's just been delightful to be able to work with them as far as addressing the academic piece. Now this summer, we've had other speakers to come in as well, and we've tried to focus on different things, different topics. We had a police officer to come in the first day, and we talked about it from the crime part aspect, and then we talked about conflict resolution, where some of us talked to them about conflict and dealing with the different things and being good, life skills and being good sport, showing good sportsmanship and discipline and all those things, not just in classroom but as well as in the court and all that. So we're helping them to transition between, and just like I say, life skills. We're going to talk about finances, personal hygiene, life, all kind of things. We're going to bring in those resources as well. Wow. So, but my piece has been just trying to get them ready for going back to the classroom, because we want them to understand how important we've addressed those things with them, as far as how you react to your teachers, how you react in schools, peer pressure and those kind of things. So my role is going to be, when they go back to school, I'm going to work with the coach and monitoring them on their grades and their behaviors to try to make them successful students. Wow. And so that's one of my goals.
Coach Goodwin.
Yes.
Dr.
Yes.
Coach Goodwin.
That's me. That's me.
So I realize it has been all male, all boys.
Yes. We're
Now,
targeting. Yes.
I love it. Now, we may have some parents watching, and some grandparents, because grandparents raising their children as well. And their youth probably wasn't able to participate here. Help the parents that are watching, educators. What do our young males need the most, you feel like?
Oh, I think that they really need awareness, as far as, like I said, that the life skills that we're teaching them, as well as just discipline. When I say discipline, I'm not talking about the physical beat, but just being able to discipline themselves as far as transitioning over, their talking, working hard academically as well as on the court, those kind of things. Learning to interact with each other in a proper manner. Yes, and we do have a young man who's the grandson of one of our county commissioners here as well. So yes, but what we wanted, this is like a pilot program this summer, one that we plan on building on throughout the year, and next summer it would be even better. But if parents are interested in this program, like I said, we're going to have it throughout the year, the tutoring and the monitoring and all of that. So if they're interested, all that they have to do is just come and sign up. We'll be glad to have them. There's no fee, and we have, like I said, we have corporate sponsors, we have community.
The tutoring?
Yes, all of that is going to be free to the parents.
That's such a blessing. Right here in Phoenix City at Missionary Mission.
Yes, and I wanted to also say now, Mr. Hood has a nonprofit. There are several other people that have come in for nonprofits, but if there are others that want to join us, any funding source that you would like to donate, we would be so happy. We'd be so appreciative of it, and these young men will as well.
Thank you so much. This is what we're talking about here at Mother Mary Mission, Values to Victory. I am loving just the sound of that. Our young people will be victorious. All right, we have caught up with 2 more team members that have been a part of this wonderful intervention program. Tell us your name, sir.
I am Marcus Mahone,
Okay.
and I run PISA Prep, and it stands for Pathway Educational Sports Academy. And what we do is we take kids, pretty much kids that are left out, and we bring them into the program. We don't charge anything, and we just try to just help better their lives.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. In that program that you're a part of, is it Columbus or Phoenix City?
It's Columbus, Phoenix City.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Wonderful. Never heard of it.
Oh, we're a new program. We don't do as much advertising. We're more word of mouth, but the word has been getting out, and we've been able to partner up along with Reverend Hood and also Mother Mary Mission, and we've been able to have a place that we can call home now. So that's a good thing.
I'm a parent, and I have a 16-year-old. What have the young males been getting out of this wonderful program these past 4 weeks that you have observed?
Leadership skills.
Beautiful.
Leadership skills, teamwork,
I love it.
commitment, and most of all, discipline.
Woo. See? I love it. I love it. All right, Reverend Hood. All right. Also youth pastor, right?
Yes, ma'am, at Franchise Missionary Baptist Church.
Yes, I remember you. I see you out there interacting with the young people. Tell us your role with the summer program.
Well, I came in with Coach Frank Brown. I came to speak with him about my organization, Building Brighter Futures, and at that same time, he was telling me about this summer camp they were putting together. And then also at that same time, Coach Mahone was in here with his group of guys, and I just was talking to Coach and found out what he was doing with these young men, and it just inspired me to join in, and Coach just welcomed me in. And so we just been teaming up now together just to make it bigger and better.
I love it. Wow. So what have you observed? Because I know as coaches, I call you guys coaches too, and just working with the guys, the young people one-on-one, this is life transforming for them, more than I think we all realize because of what's happening within them. What have you observed?
Pretty much the same thing as Coach says: leadership, discipline, structure. One thing about it, I truly believe, planting a seed and watering that seed, not just for them to be successful, but the next generation. I mean, we know what's going on out in our streets, so I'm a true believer that one can save many. So I just feel like it sums it up in one word: love.
Oh, yes.
That's it. And so I think we're just giving these kids some extra love on top of love, and it's gonna boost them to a higher level.
Absolutely, and I do believe they are going to share it. And I want to thank you, gentlemen, for paying it forward, because that's what you're doing.
Yes, ma'am.
This is what's happening in Phoenix City. Values to victory. And now we have caught up with some of the motivational speakers. It was 3 here, and these gentlemen are phenomenal. From my understanding, they all come from this Tri-City community, and I love it that they have come back to pour into other young people. Tell us your name, sir.
James Monk Johnson.
Wow, your name circulates in the community. I heard a lot of great things about you. Why was it so important for you to be here today?
Well, when I spoke to the kids today about getting their work, and I told them no matter how good you are, if you don't have not been doing your work, you can't get into nobody's school. Years ago, coaches used to come to town. They actually speak to a certain guy, and the person in the office would call the player to the office, and the college coach would talk to him. But now, when they come to a school, they actually speak to the counselor, and they want to check your grades before they even talk to you. So you don't have grades, they move on to the next guy. So I stress to these kids today about getting their work and staying in school and be coachable in order to move to the next level.
Wow, and I love how you all have stressed education today.
Absolutely, because that is the key to it. I mean, if you don't, like I said before, if you don't have the grades, they don't have, then they're gonna move on to the next guy. I remember a kid came out named Randall Fuller. He qualified late on the test score. He was going to sign with Alabama, but the test score came back late. Alabama signed the kid, went on to the next player.
Wow.
So it's important to have your grades and your test scores. Start taking that test early, so you get it out of the way. Yeah.
Wow, I love it. I love it. This is what's happening here at Mother Mary Mission. Again, we have gentlemen that are not just telling you what they know of what they've heard, but they're sharing with you also what they've experienced. Let us know your names.
Oliver O.D. Davis, and I'm from Mount Olive High School in Fort Mitchell, Alabama.
Wow, heard a lot of great about you as well. You're here, I'm pretty sure it's like a full circle moment. Coming here, sharing with other young people, and they're in a place where you were once. Why was it so important for you to be here today?
Well, it was important that I be able to share with them what I've experienced so they can have the opportunity to accomplish as much as they want to be accomplished and also be quite as more successful than I was. And I think if we give them information about being obedient, listen, you learn, and always follow instructions, you got an opportunity to be as successful as you want to be as long as you work hard, because nobody's going to bring it to your front door and say, here's your opportunity right here, here's your success story. You got to go out there and get it. You got to keep grinding every day.
Oh, wow, wow, wow. A lot of wisdom being poured out. I love it because this wisdom, this knowledge that is being shared with the young people, wow, it's priceless. It is priceless. All right, sir, tell us your name. Excuse me.
My name is Otis Sistrunk. I play for the Oakland Raiders.
Oh, wow. I'm out here with some superstars. I feel real good, y'all. See, a lot of you didn't even know this came out of this Tri-City community. Just like Coach Frank said, all of the students may not play professionally, but all of them can be productive citizens. That's what I love what you all have shared with all the young people. Why was it so important for you to be here today?
Because I didn't have nothing else to do.
I heard you.
The thing about it is that, coming here is you get a chance to talk to the kids, and you never know, like I say, if I'm here, you might run up on one of these kids that made it in the NBA, that made it in the NFL, or ran track. Someone might play golf. You never know. So the thing is, the most important thing is the same as OD and Monk said, staying in school, listening at the principal, listening at the minister at the church, and doing things that could really help you down the line. Every kid is not going to make it in the NFL, make it in the NBA, make it in Major League Baseball. You got to have some secretary, something to do, very going to help you down the road. The thing is that I didn't go to college, but I didn't let that stop me. So the thing is that I just went out and tried to do something for myself. And if you stay out of trouble, somebody always find you down the road. And it's just like if you're going to church. It's something to help you out down the road.
Wow. Well, you all have been a blessing to these young people. Sometimes it seems like they're probably not listening, but I guarantee you, along the road, they're going to meet you somewhere and tell you, thank you for what you've poured into them.
Well, yeah, that's a true story, because I'll tell this quick story. I know we got to go have breakfast. It was a young lady when I was living in Oakland, and then we used to go to schools and talk to the kids. And this kid was I think she was in the 8th grade. Well, by me not going to college and making it with the NFL, she went home after school and told her mother, say, oh, the Sistrunk made it without going to college. I'm going to do something for myself. So she went to the Army, and I was working at Fort Benning, and she walked up to me and she said, I'm looking for you. I didn't know who she was. She said, you inspired me to go to the military and do something, so I quit stealing and do something for myself. And it was a blessing. I just sat there and cried, and that was 35 years ago, and I ain't seen her since.
Wow.
But it was a great thing for me.
I love it. I love it. But you made the mark that you were supposed to make. That's what they are talking about here at this wonderful intervention youth program. Values to victory. The values that have been shared with them, it is priceless, and it will lead them to victory. Stick around. We're going to talk with some more of the camp team members here at Mother Mary Mission. Thank you so much for tuning in to Street Talk with Loretta Rose on location today. We have had a wonderful time here at Mother Mary Mission School in Phoenix City, talking about values to victory, this wonderful intervention youth program. You've been watching Street Talk with Loretta Rose here on Beam TV. Thanks for watching.